Question 1. Through the lens of a global supply chain, Mr. Harrison notices that a high-volume order is split across multiple fulfillment lines due to item sourcing constraints. He wants to ensure that orchestration plans can dynamically assign alternate supply sources if the primary is unavailable. What should he configure? A. Fixed transformation rules for sales order headers. B. Manual override at the fulfillment task level. C. Global order promising sourcing and allocation rules. D. Standard processing constraints. Answer. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Configuring global order promising sourcing and allocation rules ensures the orchestration process can dynamically reroute demand to alternate sources if the preferred supply is not available. Manual overrides increase risk of inconsistency and delay. Fixed transformation rules at the header cannot solve sourcing flexibility as they only predefine order structure. Processing constraints control user actions, supply allocations. The key is configuring GOP rules for adaptive, resilient order fulfillment. Question 2. In contrast to basic order capture, is Lopez must configure a process where customer-specific discounts are automatically applied based on customer segments without requiring manual entry. What is the best approach? A. Shipping charge lists with customer segments. B. Pricing rules tied to price matrices. C. Discount lists embedded in orchestration flows. D. Order transformation rules for price adjustments. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Pricing rules tied to price matrices allow precise automation of customer-specific discounts, ensuring consistency across transactions. Shipping charge lists handle logistics costs, not discounting. Embedding discounts into orchestration flows reduces flexibility and creates maintenance challenges. Transformation rules adjust order attributes but are not designed for calculating commercial pricing. Oracle's recommended approach is using the pricing matrix for complex conditional discounting. Question 3. Given the circumstances, a client needs to control updates on booked sales orders to prevent unauthorized changes to shipment dates while still allowing price corrections. What configuration should the consultant implement? A. Orchestration statuses with status conditions. B. Processing constraints with attribute conditions. C. Hold codes on shipment tasks. D. Price lists with effective date ranges. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Processing constraints with attribute conditions allow selective control of order updates, restricting unauthorized changes, e.g. shipment dates, while permitting valid corrections such as pricing. Orchestration statuses manage progression of tasks, not data governance. Hold codes suspend orders entirely, which is too broad and disruptive. Price lists with effective dates only manage pricing visibility, not transactional data changes. Proper use of constraints aligns with compliance and governance practices. Question 4. When analyzing an implementation, Mr. Patel identifies frequent fulfillment delays caused by external logistics providers. He wants order management to flag such orders before deadlines are missed. Which feature should he enable? A. Contract manufacturing orchestration. B. Jeopardy management thresholds. C. Back-to-back supply creation. D. Manual exception handling. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Jeopardy management thresholds proactively monitor at-risk orders and raise alerts before deadlines are missed, providing foresight in logistics challenges. Contract manufacturing is unrelated to monitoring third-party shipments. Back-to-back orders only ensure supply is created per demand but do not track timeliness. Manual exception handling occurs after an issue surfaces, which is reactive. Proactive JET configuration enhances visibility and customer service reliability. Question 5. Based on the information gathered during testing, O'Connor finds that order data imported from external ERP systems often fails validation due to incomplete customer references. Which Oracle framework should she configure to resolve this? A. Page Composer with custom validations. B. Trading community model for customer data governance. C. Oracle Business Rules for transformation validation. D. OpBuy dashboards for exception analysis. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. trading community model is designed to ensure accurate, centralized management of customer data across Oracle applications, preventing validation failures during imports. Page Composer is freeware optimization, not data integrity. Business rules can automate logic but require clean master data, and they don't inherently fix missing references. OpBuy dashboards help monitor patterns but cannot prevent validation failures. TCM governance ensures proper reference data consistency for imports. Question 6. From a practical standpoint, what should a consultant recommend when a company wants each business unit to manage orders independently while sharing centralized inventory data? A. Multi-organ, multi-setup with common inventory organizations. B. Back-to-back fulfillment across bus. C. Transformation rules with unit-specific defaults. D. Drop shipment models for each BU. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. A multi-organ multi-setup allows independent order management while leveraging shared inventory organizations, aligning governance and operational autonomy. Back-to-back fulfillment links supply to demand but does not solve governance issues. Transformation rules adjust data attributes but don't handle organizational separation. Drop shipment models apply to supplier customer fulfillment, not intra-company autonomy. Proper multi-org configuration ensures compliance and accurate financial segmentation. Question 7. While examining order exception reports, ISTA-Kim notices recurring orchestration errors when integrating with a third-party warehouse system. What is the best troubleshooting step? A. Review endpoint registration and routing rules. B. Redefine jeopardy thresholds for external tasks. C. Apply hold codes to external fulfillment lines. D. Adjust discount rules in the pricing matrix. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Endpoint registration and routing rules govern communication with external systems, making them the first point of troubleshooting when integration failures arise. Jeopardy thresholds only monitor timing risks but cannot fix system errors. Applying hold codes pauses orders but doesn't address the root technical issue. Adjusting discount rules is irrelevant to fulfillment orchestration. Correctly configured integration and ensure smooth orchestration with external warehouses. Question 8. Demonstrated by Oracle's approach to UAT, which factor is critical when validating orchestration processes with end users before go-live? A. Isolating orchestration status definitions. B. Designing test cases that reflect real business scenarios. C. Scheduling background processes daily. D. Reviewing seeded roles like warehouse operator. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Validating orchestration processes requires test cases that mirror real business scenarios, ensuring end users confirm the system aligns with operational expectations. Isolating statuses tests system mechanics but not business relevance. Scheduling processes ensures operational efficiency but is not UAT validation. Reviewing roles pertains to access control, not end-user validation of orchestration. Business-focused test scenarios are the foundation of meaningful UAT sign-off. Question 9. With respect to order capture is new and wants to configure attributes that are not available out of the box to collect unique customer reference data at the line level. What should she use? A. Extensible flex fields published to fulfillment lines. B. Page Composer personalization on headers. C. Price list extensions with flex attributes. D. Custom orchestration tasks for reference capture. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Extensible flex fields at the fulfillment line level allow capture of custom data attributes not provided by default, ensuring accurate customer-specific references. Page Composer personalizes UI layouts but doesn't extend data structures. Price list extensions deal only with commercial pricing, not data attributes. Custom orchestration tasks manage workflows but aren't meant for capturing attributes. Flex fields provide scalable and Oracle-supported customization. Question 10. Taking into account an organization's need to handle high-volume returns with automated validations, which configuration ensures consistent application of business rules without manual review? A. Contract manufacturing flows for returns. B. Automated hold codes on every return order. C. Business rules defined in Oracle Business Rules Editor. D. OpBuy reports for tracking return volume. Answer. Correct answer. See explanation. Oracle Business Rules allow return orders to be validated automatically against preset criteria, ensuring consistency and minimizing manual effort. Contract manufacturing does not address return processing. Applying hold codes universally increases bottlenecks rather than enabling efficiency. Opt-by reports provide visibility but don't enforce process validation. Embedding business logic through the rules editor is the most effective method for controlling high-volume returns. Question 11. Considering the evidence, Mr. Allen notices that certain high-priority orders are being delayed because multiple fulfillment lines compete for the same inventory. Which configuration should he implement to ensure the most critical orders are fulfilled first? A. Orchestration statuses with manual prioritization. B. Global order promising with priority-based allocation rules. C. Back-to-back orders to split supply equally. D. Drop shipment configuration for all lines. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Using global order promising with priority-based allocation ensures that critical orders are automatically sourced and fulfilled first, based on defined priority rules. Orchestration statuses manage workflow but do not automatically prioritize inventory allocation. Back-to-back orders create supply based on demand but do not prioritize critical lines. Drop shipment is intended for supply-to-customer fulfillment, which does not solve internal prioritization challenges. GOP allocation provides scalable, automated prioritization. Question 12. Under the assumption that Isir Torres wants to capture additional customer-specific data on sales orders for reporting purposes without changing the standard Oracle schema, what is the recommended approach? A. Page Composer personalizations on the order header. B. Extensible flex fields on sales orders and fulfillment lines. C. Oracle Business Rules for conditional data entry. D. Custom opt-by reports capturing header information. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Extensible flex fields allow capturing additional, structured customer-specific information at the header or line level without altering the standard Oracle database schema. Page Composer only customizes UI layout, not data structure. Oracle Business Rules enforce logic but don't create new fields for data capture. Opt-by reports can analyze data but cannot enable data entry. S provides supported, flexible approach to extend data capture for analytics and operational use. Question 13. When analyzing order exception trends, ISTA finds recurring integration failures with a third-party warehouse. What is the most effective initial step to resolve these issues? A. Apply processing constraints to prevent order submission. B. Review endpoint registration and routing rules. C. Adjust discount lists to prioritize correct orders. D. Redefine jeopardy thresholds for external tasks. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Integration failures with external systems are commonly caused by misconfigured endpoints or routing rules. Reviewing and correcting these settings ensures orders are correctly transmitted. Processing constraints block order entry but do not fix integration issues. Discount lists are irrelevant to integration. Jeopardy thresholds monitor timing risk but do not prevent communication failures. Proper endpoint configure is the foundation of reliable external system integration. Question 14. From a historical standpoint, Ramirez is tasked with enforcing selective updates to orders while allowing price modifications. Which approach ensures controlled flexibility? A. Use hold codes universally on all orders. B. Apply processing constraints with attribute conditions. C. Restrict access using only the warehouse operator role. D. Implement back-to-back order splits for all lines. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Processing constraints allow selective enforcement of rules, controlling specific attributes like shipment dates while permitting permitted changes such as pricing. Universal hold codes are too rigid, stopping all order actions. Restricting roles controls access but not granular attribute-level changes. Back-to-back order splits relate to supply generation and do not enforce update controls. Attribute-based constraints provide precise compliant governance over order modifications. Question 15. Given the circumstances, Mr. Johnson wants to automate the application of customer-specific discounts for orders without manual intervention. Which Oracle configuration best meets this requirement? A. Price lists with customer-specific definitions. B. Pricing rules and price matrices. C. Manual adjustments in the work area. D. Shipping charge lists applied per customer. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Pricing rules combined with the price matrix automate discount calculation, enabling accurate, scalable, and consistent application of customer-specific discounts. Price lists alone define static prices without complex conditional logic. Manual adjustments are inefficient, error-prone, and violate automation principles. Shipping charge lists define logistical fees, not discounts. Using pricing rules, matrices aligns with Oracle best practices for dynamic pricing and discount automation. Question 16. In the context of multi-unit operations, ISCHEN wants each business unit to process sales orders independently while maintaining a shared inventory repository. What setup should she implement? A. Multi-org and multi with common inventory organizations. B. Back-to-back orders linking all units. C. Transformation rules for each unit's orders. D. Drop shipment configuration for centralized fulfillment. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Multi-org and multi-setup allows autonomous processing of orders per business unit while using shared inventory, providing operational independence with centralized resource visibility. Back-to-back orders link supply to demand but do not separate units processes. Transformation rules adjust attributes but don't govern organizational autonomy. Drop shipment supports supply to customer delivery but manage multi-unit processing. Proper multi-org design ensures operational control and compliance. Question 17. Through careful analysis of testing results, Ista Patel discovers that some orchestration flows fail due to incomplete item master data. What is the most appropriate corrective action? A. Update trading community model for relevant customer and item data. B. Apply hold codes to the failing orders. C. Redesign pricing rules to exclude affected items. D. Run op-buy reports to flag incomplete data. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Correct complete master data in trading community model and item definitions ensures orchestration flows execute correctly. Applying hold codes suspends orders but does not fix the underlying data problem. Adjusting pricing rules does not address missing master data. Op-buy reports provide monitoring but are reactive. Maintaining accurate, centralized master data for customers and items is the foundational step to prevent order orchestration failures. Question 18. As demonstrated by recent Oracle implementations, which step is critical during user acceptance testing UAT for complex orchestration processes? A. Reviewing seeded roles like warehouse operator. B. Designing test cases that replicate real-world business scenarios. C. Isolating orchestration statuses for testing. D. Scheduling background processes for order synchronization. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Designing test cases that mirror actual business scenarios ensures UAT validates that orchestration processes meet operational requirements. Reviewing roles or isolating statuses focuses on system mechanics but does not test business correctness. Scheduling background processes ensures operational timing but is irrelevant to UAT validation. Effective UAT confirms end-to-end process functionality aligned user expectations, minimizing post-go-live defects. Question 19. While examining fulfillment line customization, ISGupta wants to capture unique order-specific attributes not provided by Oracle by default. What is the recommended approach? A. Extensible flex fields configured at the line level. B. Page Composer UI adjustments for order forms. C. Custom pricing matrix extensions. D. Automated back-to-back task creation. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Extensible flex fields allow capturing custom line-level attributes without modifying the standard schema, enabling flexible data collection. Page Composer personalizes the interface but does not extend the database structure. Pricing matrix extensions relate to pricing logic, not data capture. Back-to-back tasks create supply orders but cannot capture unique data attributes. Flex fields provide Oracle-supported, scalable approach for operational and reporting needs. Question 20. Upon closer examination, ISTA White observes high return volumes with inconsistent processing. Which configuration automates validation of return orders and reduces manual effort? A. Contract manufacturing process for returns. B. Business rules configured in Oracle Business Rules Editor. C. Hold codes applied to all returns. D. OPI reports for monitoring return trends. Answer. Correct answer. D. Explanation. OPI reports provide comprehensive visibility into return trends, allowing teams to monitor, validate, and take corrective actions. Contract manufacturing does not govern return processing. The business rules automate validation, but reporting ensures oversight. Hold codes indiscriminately block orders, creating bottlenecks. Accurate reporting combined with business rules ensures consistent application of policy and proactive management of return volumes. Question 21. In the context of a complex fulfillment scenario, Mr. Wallace notices that several sales orders are failing because multiple orchestration tasks attempt to reserve the same inventory. Which approach will best prevent this issue? A. Define processing constraints for inventory allocation. B. Configure global order promising with allocation rules. C. Implement drop shipment for all items. D. Apply hold codes on all conflicting orders. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Global order promising allocation rules manage inventory across multiple orders, ensuring priority fulfillment without overcommitting stock. Processing constraints control user actions but do not dynamically manage inventory allocation. Drop shipment is relevant only for supplier to customer delivery and does not address internal stock conflicts. Applying hold codes halts orders but does not resolve the root cause. GOT provides intelligent, automated inventory management in real time. Question 22. When faced with the need to extend order capture to collect additional customer references per line, IS-ADAMS must avoid modifying the standard Oracle schema. Which solution is most appropriate? A. Page Composer personalization at the header level. B. Extensible flex fields configured at the line level. C. Custom OPI reports for data capture. D. Business rules with conditional logic. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Extensible flex fields allow capturing line-specific custom attributes without altering the underlying Oracle schema, making it ideal for additional data collection. Page Composer customizes layouts but does not add fields for data storage. OPI reports provide visibility but cannot capture new data. Business rules enforce logic but do not create storage structures for new attributes. S provides scalable, supported customization for both operational use and analytics. Question 23. Based on recent studies, Istaccato observes that some external system integrations fail intermittently during order submission. Which configuration should he check first to diagnose the issue? A. Endpoint registration and routing rules. B. Back-to-back supply generation. C. Jeopardy thresholds for delayed orders. D. Discount lists associated with customers. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Endpoint registration and routing rules govern external system communication and are the primary source of integration failures. Back-to-back supply generation creates supply but does not impact integration. Jeopardy thresholds monitor risk but cannot resolve transmission failures. Discount lists affect pricing, not order orchestration. Ensuring proper endpoint configuration and routing is essential for external system integration and reliable order processing. Question 24. Given the circumstances, Is-Young wants to limit modifications to shipment dates while still allowing order price adjustments. What is the most precise way to enforce this? A. Apply universal hold codes to all orders. B. Implement processing constraints with attribute conditions. C. Restrict updates by using only the warehouse operator role. D. Split orders into back-to-back fulfillment lines. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Processing constraints with attribute-specific conditions allow precise control over which fields can be modified, such as blocking shipment date changes while permitting price updates. Universal hold codes are too restrictive and suspend all actions. Limiting roles only controls access, not granular field-level changes. Back-to-back splitting ensures supply availability but does not enforce update rules. Attribute-level constraints provide controlled flexibility aligned with governance best practices. Question 25. From multiple perspectives, ISTA DIAS wants high-volume customer discounts applied automatically without manual intervention. Which Oracle feature best accomplishes this? A. Manual adjustments in the order work area. B. Pricing rules with price matrices. C. Customer-specific shipping charge lists. D. Transformation rules for price adjustment. Answer. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Pricing rules combined with price matrices automate discount calculations, ensuring accuracy and efficiency. Manual adjustments are error-prone and unsustainable for high-volume orders. Shipping charge lists handle logistics fees rather than discounts. Transformation rules adjust attributes, but are not designed for applying complex pricing logic. Using the pricing matrix aligns with Oracle best practice. Enforce automated, consistent, customer-specific discounts at scale. Question 26. Under the assumption that a company operates multiple business units requiring independent order processing but shared inventory, what is the recommended configuration? A. Multi-org and multi-setup with centralized inventory. B. Drop shipment for each unit. C. Back-to-back order splits across units. D. Page Composer UI adjustments for each unit. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. A multi-org and multi-setup allows each unit to manage orders independently while maintaining visibility of shared inventory. Drop shipment pertains only to supplier to customer delivery. Back-to-back orders facilitate supply creation but do not provide organizational autonomy. Page Composer customizes UI layouts but does not handle operational structure or inventory sharing. Proper multi-org configuration ensures governance, autonomy, and operational efficiency across units. Question 27. While analyzing orchestration errors, ISTA Edwards finds that item master inconsistencies cause task failures. What is the most effective corrective action? A. Update trading community model with proper item and customer data. B. Apply hold codes on all affected orders. C. Redefine pricing rules for the affected items. D. Create OpBuy dashboards to monitor item errors. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Ensuring correct and complete master data in the trading community model, an item setup resolves orchestration failures. Hold codes stop orders but do not fix underlying data issues. Adjusting pricing rules is irrelevant for item validation. OpBuy dashboards monitor but cannot prevent errors. Accurate and validated master data is foundational for proper order orchestration, system reliability, and operational continuity in Oracle order management. Question 20. As illustrated by Oracle's implementation best practices, which approach ensures effective UF for orchestration processes? A. Scheduling background processes for order synchronization. B. Reviewing seeded roles like warehouse operator. C. Designing test cases that reflect real business scenarios. D. Isolating orchestration statuses for testing. Answer. Correct answer. C. Explanation. UA effectiveness depends on realistic test cases that simulate actual business operations, verifying that orchestration flows meet end-user requirements. Background process scheduling ensures operational efficiency but is not part of UA validation. Reviewing roles tests access but not business process correctness. Isolating statuses checks system mechanics but doesn't ensure operational fidelity. Validating workflows through realistic scenarios confirms readiness for production. Question 29. Through the lens of a custom data requirement, Isha needs to capture unique order attributes per fulfillment line. Which approach aligns with Oracle standards? A. Extensible flex fields at the fulfillment line level. B. Custom pricing matrix entries. C. Page Composer adjustments for line layout. D. Automated back-to-back fulfillment tasks. Answer. Correct answer. A. Explanation. Extensible flex fields provide a standardized and flexible method for capturing unique line-level attributes without altering Oracle's base schema. Pricing matrices handle pricing logic, not data capture. Page Composer personalizes layouts but does not create new data fields. Back-to-back tasks create supply orders but cannot store custom attributes. Using line-level Fs ensures operational reporting flexibility while adhering to Oracle best practices. Question 30. During the process of high-volume return handling, ISTA Thompson wants validation to occur automatically without manual review. Which configuration ensures this? A. Hold codes applied to all return orders. B. Contract manufacturing process. C. Business rules configured in Oracle Business Rules Editor. D. OPI dashboards for tracking returns. Answer. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Oracle Business Rules allow automated validation of return orders, enforcing criteria consistently and reducing manual effort. Hold codes indiscriminately block orders and create bottlenecks. Contract manufacturing is unrelated to return processing. OPI dashboards provide visibility but cannot enforce validation. Business rules automate policy enforcement, ensuring scalable, consistent, and reliable management of high-volume returns.